Ahum to you and yours. Namaste, bendiciones, and blessings for everyone. Today we're going to learn the Barajas Españolas, which is the Spanish tarots. And we're going through each and every one of the cards so that you know what they are about. But we're also in the understanding that there are spirit guides that are specifically geared towards helping you with these tarot cards. And you're going to receive information intuitively. And yes, you can turn around and you can say, I don't understand this. So can you give me more information? And sometimes that entity is going to tell you reshuffle. And that's what you do because you are getting the intuitive information from that spirit guide, which is incredible. It's going to help you become more and more closer to your spirit guide. And obviously, it's going to help you a lot with your progression in your own spiritual development. So today we're going to talk about the Caballero de Espadas, which is the knight. I want to call him a knight because he's on a horse. But it's the man of swords. This guy is the knight of ideas, things that come into your head. If you look at the picture, he's actually looking at the sword where the Caballero of Copas, the one we did before, the Knight of Cups, was looking away from the cup, but his face was looking away, but his eye was on the cup, right? This guy is actually looking at the sword. And every card is going to be different. They're going to be cards. Every these pictures, they're all going to change. There's different information, different artists, and they do beautiful work. I mean, this whoever does these is just incredible in the way that they depict. And you also have to understand that even the artist is putting their intention, they're manifesting what it is that they, when they read the message of what it means, what the author wanted this card to be. You have to also take into consideration the actual artist's intention and how they manifested the picture. So let's move away from that then, and let's go straight into what this is. This knight is strong, courageous. This knight shows endurance, but this knight can also be destructive or offer destruction for whatever it is. He is generally a defender of justice, and this knight is willing to take risks and accept that he could then jump in as a victim of injustice. So he is willing to take the risks as a victim of injustice if needed, like a martyr, right? To prove the point. He would put himself in that capacity because he is courageous. He's strong. If anything is bad is going to happen, it's going to happen to me, and I can take it. I can endure it. That is what this knight is. So wherever it's going to be on the spread, you've got to think about, is this victimhood? Probably not. This is more of a fighter, of a courageous, a very strong person in the reading that shows up in the reading. All right. This knight is the perfect knight. He's the ideal character. He is our ally to help us go through complicated times, but he could also not be an ally. Because remember, this guy is strong, courageous, enduring, but he also brings destruction. So it's better to have this in a friendly position on your spread than not. And if not, then you're able to tell your client, hey, let's take a look at this person on this spread. Let's say it's work. Usually it's about work or home or even love. Let's reshuffle and ask my muerto why this guy came out. And this is the beauty of these cards, that you can just grab them, reshuffle them, ask the question, why is the Caballero of Espadas coming out? Why is the Knight of Swords coming out? And it doesn't look like it's victimhood. It looks like there's destruction going on here, right? And then you want to ask your muerto, okay, what do we do? How do we do this? What else do you see? Because you can bring it in, reshuffle, and ask. No, I want the answer, and that's what you do. You make sure you're not offensive, but you're direct. No, I need the answer now. And if you can't do it, then let's bring somebody else in, because that is that's the way I've always worked. That's the way that I was taught to work. And you can demand. You can. I mean, you can. You can. And then, of course, when they perform, you thank them profusely. You thank them. He is the ideal character. Again, he could be our ally or not. It depends. And if you see that he is an ally, keep doing the reading. You see that he poses a destructive opportunity, start all over again and ask for help on that particular side. Don't just accept, oh, this guy's here, he's going to do it, he's doing this or that. This is where your spiritualism kicks in. Yeah, maybe you need some baths, or maybe some showers, maybe you need a cleansing. Let's get a couple of eggs out, whatever it is. That's what you do. And again, back to the destructive side, this card often shows a conflict, a dispute. And when you see that in your spread, again, don't just say, oh, well, there's a conflict, there's a dispute. Okay, so let's move on. No, get to the bottom of it. Reshuffle, get to the bottom of it. Because what you want to do is you want to understand and you want to address with total confidence what it is that's going on and what your client can do about it, or you can help your client with. When this card comes out, there is bad news that your client is going to receive. The card itself does say that this bad news is going to come from the hand of a woman. But it's a guy, right? Well, remember the first card, the first Knight of Cups that I told you, sometimes, even though it's a male card, male-oriented card, it is understood that when this card comes out and there's a dispute in that area and your client says, yeah, there's been disputes at work, there's been some problems at work. Well, here is, and it doesn't matter if the client is a man or a male, a man or a woman. The card itself is understood that there is going to be bad news, and it is going to be received as a message, or it can actually come from the hand of a woman. It is delivered, okay, from the hand of a woman, whether the woman is being used to deliver the message or the message is from them. They caused that bad news. at this point, when this card comes out, I usually tell people, listen, new people that you've brought into your friend circle, just watch them. Make sure that they're not causing any issues. And take a look at your old friends. Is there any envy? Is anybody envious? Has anybody told you? Do you feel like the evil eye is on you or something? Talk about that, because this, and you see it all the time. You see your best friend suddenly turn on you. And those are one of the most treacherous friendships that you can have. And that is bad news for you, because it hurts your heart. And, you know, you had, and I hate to say it, but a lot of people have expectations from their friends. You shouldn't have any expectations. They are who you are, and your unconditional love should give you enough courage to endure that one day they're here, one day they're gone. And who cares if they envy you? Who gives a fat rat's ass if they are jealous, or they're angry at you, or they're envious, or they just turn on you? You got to understand that you cannot be the enabler. They turn on you. It may not be that it's on you. Maybe that they're going through something. Could be their vibrations are not going on the same rate as yours. But one of the most important parts is when they turn on you and they have envy and they have all these treasures, ideas, and being facetious and being mean and being wild on you. You can't enable that. You cannot. You need to let them go. These are the toxic people that everybody talks about. Let them go and get their own journey. Your vibrations cannot be in their vibrations anymore. They need to go on their own journey. Wish them good. Bless them every single day. Pray for them every single day, so that they can come out of that and be at a place where they can at least come back and say thank you. And they may not, but you know that they're doing better, and you can see that they are growing. All right. But they have to do it on their own. That is their own journey. This is where you break away and let them grow. Let them grow, let them deal with their own problems, because that is who and that is what they have to do. Okay. So this is what this card is all about. Why is it that I always end up preaching at the end of everything or in the beginning? I'll be very mindful about that and stop doing the preaching. So that's what this card is about. And this card can be found in love. It can be found in friendship. Those are two different things. You can do a spread for friendship. You can do a spread to find out if there's somebody that envies you. You can do a spread with these cards about work and about a certain situation, about a project. You can be very specific as to what your spread is about. And that's what you need to convey to your client, okay? That there's nothing you can't find out with these cards. That's why I like them. This is why I really like them. My sister does an exceptional job with these cards. I will be very honest. I teach the cards, but my sister is quite incredible with them. And as an astrologer, I can't begin to tell you as an astrologer what she can do. I'm more of the teaching. I'm more on the teaching, the spiritual side of everything, and a shaman, but that's totally different. So I'm going to go to the next group, or the next night, which is the Knight of Clubs. And then we still have the Knight of Coins that we are going to talk about. So I will see you again. I would love to know if this is helpful for you guys. If you have learn something, if this format works for you, okay? So let me know. So thank you, Ahum, to you and yours. May there be blessings. May there be healing. May there be everything that you desire, as long as it's for your greater good. Let it happen. Have a great day.